Capricorn. So good to be here with you, bringing you a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's a general reading for the collective, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what speaks to you and leave the rest. I am going to start by letting you know that everything in the cosmos is forward motion now, for now. We do have some upcoming retrogrades and an eclipse season right around the corner, but for now you should be feeling like you're starting to get unstuck and have some forward momentum. We do have Sun in Scorpio and Mars is now in Scorpio as well. So that's telling us that we're not going to be able to live life on the surface. We do have to take a deeper dive and listen to and honor our feelings. So that's new and interesting. For your oracle, super interesting as well. For those of you in the channel membership, the morning musing had the goddess Nike as your oracle card, which is the goddess of ambition. And it suggested that there might be something that you've been working really hard at and feeling really stuck, or feeling on some level like you've received messages that tell you that you're either too much or not enough, right? There was some energy around that for those of you in the membership. Well, this whole oracle is taking that to the next level. First, it's telling you to reframe. And to look at this, what you're going through as a gift, Capricorn, that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So you get the reframe card from the Divine Abundance Oracle. And then from Sacred Forest, you get Rainbow Waterfall, which is a card of miracles. Okay, so it's telling you that the gifts of the universe are flowing into your life at this moment. So watch for the everyday miracles to unfold around you. Let go of your fear and doubt. That either they exist or that you can break through to the other side and be just given enough of a lift. Look at the butterflies there, enough of a lift to get beyond whatever it is you feel that may be holding you back. This is your time. So you need to be open to receive, not closed off. So reframe your thoughts right now around anything that may be a struggle. From Sacred Destiny, you got the Abundance card. So I love that we have just this beautiful energy all around receiving and abundance. It says everything is blossoming in your life. Be open to receive. And it also talks about that you are moving toward a phase of unlimited potential, unlimited possibilities and opportunities for abundance in all forms. So you first, though, have to make the decision to take action towards your dreams. So that's part of what Nike was also saying, that, you know, the ambition part of it is what you're going to bring to the table to help you manifest your dreams. And this oracle is telling you, get out of the negative talk, right? All the negative self-talk or the messages or stories that you've received in the past about who you are and what you are even deserving of, because really beautiful things are coming your way. I was so happy to see this for you. And it makes sense considering the morning musings. I just want to say that. So let's move on to tarot, shall we? What is coming through for your connection, Capricorn? Again, good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's okay if you're here as a cross watcher. And as always, goes for all of you, you may need to flip energies around as long as the storyline resonates. That's all that matters. Okay. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us by subscribing. That would be great. We'd love to have you. Oh, see, Capricorn, you are healing. That Four of Swords is your present energy. Yeah, you need to frame it. Whatever's going on that has you like a little like curled up into the fetal position, feels like it's something that you may need to reframe. The Death and Rebirth card is here to assist you. This is a time of transformation. Definitely a time of transformation. Seeing your way clear to the new potential, the new opportunities that may be coming your way. I do feel this is a transitionary time, that you may have been dealing with some kind of an ending of some situation that you are presently healing from. That is also possible. I like this for you. Underneath is the Fool. So somewhere in your psyche and yourself, in your subconscious realm, you're definitely thinking about new directions and taking a new path or moving in a new direction. That will involve some measure of risk, of course, as always. In the past, Five of Swords. So you may have felt set up in this situation. There's just the Five of Swords to me. In this particular deck, it looks like, mind chatter and the way we self-sabotage, right? The things we say to ourselves. But it's also sometimes feeling or perceiving that someone else has set us up as well. So if that is a situation you're dealing with, there's some confirmation. So what's crowning us here, Capricorn? The Emperor. Divine masculine energy. Could be your own energy even coming through, feeling empowered to take the action that you were called on here in the abundance, to take action toward your dreams. So I like what's crowning you, although it could just be referencing the divine masculine as well. Three of Swords going forward, so we will look at that. I'm feeling like you're still healing, but there may be something unresolved that you just have to kind of wrap up before you move in this new direction. Nine of Pentacles, message from Spirit of the Universe. This is taking, standing in your own power, independent, autonomous, taking care of your daily life. And it goes back to this rainbow waterfall card, where it's almost as if to say, watch for the everyday miracles. They're practically growing on trees here. Ten of Cups, the energy that surrounds you, you may be unaware of. Love and happiness, emotional contentment and fulfillment. Wow, this came out in the same exact devil, came out in the same exact place for Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Sag, you may want to watch that reading as well, or in any of the placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Feel like you're afraid of getting roped back into something that you already just got out of. Could be old patterns as well. Nine of Swords is the potential outcome. So some measure of ongoing anxiety. You want to move. Here's the Six of Swords. You want to move to calmer waters, but I feel like there's something you're going to have difficulty letting go. Right? You're going to have some difficulty letting go, which is part of what the Death card is also about. So let's see what comes through. Ooh. I'm definitely feeling this reframe energy. And I'm seeing the potential for the miracles and the abundance in both the rainbow waterfall card as well as the abundance card. So keep that in mind. The Oracle has something important to say. Four of Swords and the Death card. Yeah, I feel like you're walking away from something, or somebody walked away from you. It's been unfolding very slowly. You're trying to be, this is total Capricornian energy here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying very hard here to stay grounded and not to make any sudden moves, even though you have the impulse with the Fool underneath. You're not. You're sort of moving slowly. This transformation, whatever is ending, is bringing in a new beginning, and it's all happening slowly. And I like the Queen of Pentacles underneath because it's there to support you, to say, you've got to put yourself first and make sure you feel solid and stable. The Fool. Yeah, you're feeling like you want to, you either want to clear the air around something here, Capricorn, or maybe you're feeling a sense of pressure to just head out in a new direction. Take this leap of faith. Yes, move forward. This is all in your subconscious. You're feeling, wow, you are really feeling inspired to just, I almost feel like a little bit of temper here, coming with that Knight of Swords. Yeah, who needs it? I'm moving on. I'm inspired. I'm moving on. So in that case, I'm feeling like you're tempering that energy right now, because I'm looking at the healing, the Four of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. is not moving fast, but I feel like down deep, you really want to just break loose of the whole situation. Bring an end to it. Which talks about your patience. And here's your energy coming in again, Capricorn. 5 of Swords with the Devil. Now, this may not reflect your energy at all. It's just a card of Capricorn, but I feel like there's been a very painful karmic lesson learned here. Yes, around commitment, and maybe dealing with someone who isn't as committed as you thought or as you desired, right? Somebody that may have played games with you. Page of Wands. So yeah, it feels like the topic here was around commitment. That is the Hierophant. It is your higher self, yes, and who you are at your core, but it also speaks to conventional committed relationships. And what I'm looking at is somebody, you know, sold you a bill of goods with regard to how they feel about commitment, or a commitment that they may be in, if this person is otherwise in another connection. You know, talking about wanting to be together, but somehow it doesn't come into being. It doesn't happen. Like with the Page of Wands underneath, I feel it was like more talk, less action. There was a failure to launch. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So the card that's crowning you, Capricorn, is where you can draw strength to bring about your desired outcome, which I'm seeing as the 10 of Cups. And that's also kind of the energy that's surrounding you that you may be unaware of. So there's definitely some desire here for this emotional contentment with the Divine Masculine, but you fear their complacency. So the Emperor with the Moon, there's like something you don't know that may be hidden from you. And part of you is just like, well, is this as good as it's going to get? Are they being complacent? When what you really want is their emotional connection. And you want that bliss that comes from that 10 of Cups energy. But I think you're seated in some fear that there's more to the story than you realize, and that this person may be more complacent and just comfortable with the status quo. All the threes. There's definitely a third-party energy here. Could be a Queen of Cups. Could be somebody who is... I mean, that could be you, but I'm feeling like there's third-party energy. Could be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, if not somebody who's very needy and clingy and isn't letting go of your Divine Masculine. That's just what's coming through, right? The 3 of Swords with the 3 of Pentacles with the 3 of Cups. There's no buy-in. You're kind of left to your own devices. I can see that in the 9 of Pentacles. That's a single person in the tarot. And I feel as if this is heartbreaking for you. Whoever that Queen of Cups is, I mean, it could be you getting your heart broken, but, you know, if there's someone else in the picture that is overly needy or clingy, right? Maybe emotionally unstable. It could be this Queen of Cups coming through in reverse. Could be you too. And so that's why Spirit of the Universe is bringing in your independence and your autonomy with the 9 of Pentacles. It may be time for you to go it alone. Reframe the situation. I feel like you're moving on to something, and I feel like you're being guided. You're being told, don't worry, you know, have faith, keep hope alive. You may move in a new direction. I'm feeling the 8 of Wands almost coming in more as momentum and travel. It is a communication card, and it could be about communication. that you'll get the communication you're wishing for. But it feels more like movement, forward movement. You know, once you are seated in your own independence and autonomy and you keep hope alive, I feel like this Fool energy, which you've been stifling, is going to rise to the surface, and it's just going to propel you in a whole new direction. Could be some communication comes in that is part of the miracles and abundance cards that will set you free. That will set you free. So just keep hope alive. Do your thing. You do you. Have faith. The universe is telling you they have your back, and something's going to happen soon. You're either going to be propelled in a new direction, or some communication is going to come in that's going to feel like a miracle and a blessing, and finally set you free. Wow. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. Okay, so because I see this 10 of Cups up here for partly what you're trying to achieve or your desired outcome with the soulmate 2 of Cups, I do feel like on some level there's something you don't know. The Moon is here, the 7 of Swords. You're either being deceived on some level, or somebody's feeding you, like I said, selling you a bill of goods here. And the 7 of Wands underneath is suggesting that this is someone who's kind of being a little passive aggressive. You're not seeing the full picture. You're trying to move in the direction with this person of emotional contentment and bliss, and they've got ulterior motives. And I don't feel they're being honest. And here's the thing. It may be this simple. They may be telling you they are wanting a committed relationship with you, and they don't. It's that simple. It could be that simple. Like just speaking with forked tongue, all right? Telling you one thing, but not having the intention to operationalize it, right? To put it into practice. And I feel like that's why you're fearing the devil, is because on some level it's a repeat of the pattern of the past. Yeah, I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's dealing with a masculine who's married, or at least committed elsewhere, maybe has a family, because I think you're very worried that this person is not going to leave their present situation, which is what happened before. 5 of Swords, the Devil, and the Hierophant with that little Page of Wands underneath. Feel like this person has more than once acted on their own impulses and said whatever they need to say to accomplish that goal, to get their needs met. And part of what they say is, you're the one I want. I want to build a life with you. It's us together forever. Amen. But they still haven't let go of the other person. And it keeps you in a very, a loop of frantic energy, anxiety, disappointment, stress, worry. Because what I'm looking at here is, somebody that's connected to a family structure, or that's built a life with someone else, and you're here waiting on them to file separation papers or ask for the divorce, or come to tell you that they've gotten divorced, and you're losing sleep over it. Because what you're really worried about is that the same energy of the past is playing out in the present, or will play out in the future. And I think you're going to sit in that 9 of Swords for a little while. So let's see the 9 of Swords. Wow, Capricorn, this reading is very, very stressful. I'm feeling the need for the reframe, but I see the difficulty in doing so because you have the Nine of Swords with the High Priestess and the Two of Wands. And you're trying to operate on your intuition here with regard to that, that world of possibilities that I was talking about with abundance, right? You've got limitless opportunities that may be coming towards you, and you're trying to stay really connected to that energy intuitively to guide you. But you keep getting thrown off course because all you're thinking about is the twin. All you're thinking about is where does this connection fit in? And you can't kind of get away from that Nine of Swords energy. You've got it twice here, and you're trying to hold space for this person. And this person has told you, even if they were well-intended, they told you a thing. They told you what they wanted, and that they wanted you and that you wanted the same things, but that has not been delivered. And there's something going on behind the scenes that you're not clear about, and it's coming out over here that whoever it is, says what they need to say in the moment to get what they want, but they don't have the will to back it up. And so your worries and your concerns are legit. And I feel on some level, you're trying to, in the future, focus on which way to head. And that will be an intuitive hit. You'll just have an inner knowing, but I feel like it's going to cause you a little bit more anxiety going forward. Although, now that you see how all this plays out, it gives you information so you can change course. That's part of the beauty of tarot. So, before I go to the extended, let me tell you who showed up here. We have got Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, more Aquarius, more Capricorn, Libra, more Pisces. We do have the Queen of Pentacles. That can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I think that's all I saw. Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as I said earlier. So if this is speaking to you and you want to see the Divine Masculine's point of view, I will pull a card to start with how they're showing up, what their present energy is. I'll pull cards for how they see this situation, or what they think about it, or what they think is going on, how they feel about you at this time, their intentions towards you going forward. I'll pull another card from Spirit of the Universe for some guidance as to what you can do with all the energy that comes through in that extended, as well as some closing oracle. Okay, so the links below. I know this is challenging, but something really major is coming your way. Something very powerful and miraculous and amazing is coming your way. It's time for a reframe. Perhaps when we see what's going on for the masculine, we'll have a better perspective that may be able to calm down all this incessant worry, which might be needless. We'll see. The link to the extended is below. I hope to see you there. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now.